Hey guys, this is video number 4 for the post-trib, pre-wrath, rapture position. And what I want to cover in this video is the subject of imminency. Imminency is the pre-trib doctrine. Actually, it's the foundation that pre-tribulationalism is built on. And it's the theory that Christ could come at any moment, or that his coming is at hand, and there's no events that precede his coming. It can happen at any moment. So the part of the Bible I want to focus on is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, beginning in verse 1, where the Bible reads, Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. It calls it his coming. So many people say, well, the rapture isn't the first coming, or the rapture is not the second coming. Well, this actually calls it the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. And since the Lord already came, this would make it his second coming. By the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, and by our gathering together unto him. As you see, the same terminology is used in Matthew 24, verses 29 through 31, where it says he gathers together his elect. So it's the same terminology. That ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that the day of Christ is at hand. And it calls the rapture the day of Christ. 8 times the word day of Christ is mentioned, or the phrase day of Christ. And every single time it's to show the rapture, or a happy day. He that hath begun a good work in you will perform it until the day of Jesus Christ. The day of Christ is the rapture. When this corruption puts on incorruption, and that sanctification is complete, and our bodies we're given a new body. And that happens at the rapture. But it says to not be soon shaken in mind or be troubled. Don't be worried. Don't be stirred up that you either missed it or that it's going to happen at any moment. It says that the day of Christ is at hand, meaning about to happen. So don't be worried that it's about to happen. Look at verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day, what day? The rapture, the day of Christ, shall not come except there come a falling away first. And that word is apostasia, or apostasia, which is an apostasy in the Greek. And the same terminology was used when they say they forsook Moses, or forsook the law of Moses, or Demas hath forsaken me, having loved this present world. That apostasy, or he left because of he went apostate. That same word here is used to describe a time where Christians or people of all like faith fall away. And I think the pre-trib doctrine is definitely one of those things that are making us, as Baptists at least, fall away from the truth. It's one of many doctrines that we've fallen away from. But that's one thing that needs to happen. But look what else has to happen. And that the man of sin be revealed. That's the Antichrist, the son of perdition. Look at this, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. Look, there is no Antichrist. He definitely hasn't been revealed, and there's no temple for him to sit in, and he hasn't sat in the temple proclaiming that he is God, which we know in the Bible, according to the prophet Daniel, is the abomination of desolation. It happens in the midst of the week, so in the middle of the 7 years, and it happens right before the tribulation is over. We'll cover this in another video, but approximately 75 days before the tribulation's over. So how can the rapture be at hand or at any moment if there's no Antichrist, there's no temple, and he hasn't sat in the temple proclaiming as God? These things must precede the coming of Jesus Christ before he can come get us.